All right, so we're tapping to get that guilt out of your head.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though I feel guilty for not calling my daughter,
Even though I feel guilty for not calling my daughter,
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Even though I feel guilty for not doing more to promote my Reiki,
Even though I feel guilty for not doing more to promote my Reiki,
I choose to love and honor myself anyway.
I choose to love and honor myself anyway.
Even though I kind of look for reasons to feel guilty,
Even though I kind of look for reasons to feel guilty,
because it's just an old habit.
because it's an old habit,
I choose to love, honor, and accept myself anyway.
I choose to love, honor, and accept myself anyway.
All this guilt,
All this guilt,
all of these shoulds.
all of these shoulds,
I should call my daughter.
should call my daughter.
I should promote my business.
I should promote my business.
And I can fill in the blank anytime I want.
I can fill in the blank anytime I want.
Because my mother is alive and well in my head.
My mother is alive and well in my head.
And she has a bunch of rules for me to follow.
And she has a bunch of rules for me to follow.
And when I was young, it was important to follow those rules.
When I was young, it was important to follow those rules.
Just for survival.
Survival.
And a dear and important need for belonging.
And an important need for belonging.
But my mother did not know unconditional love.
But my mother did not know unconditional love.
So she could not pass it on to me.
So she could not pass it on to me.
So I grew up with a lot of conditions on love.
So I grew up with a lot of conditions on love.
And boy, did I follow the rules well.
And I did follow the rules well.
But I have retired officially from following the rules.
I have retired officially from following the rules.
My mother is no longer alive and well in my head.
My mother is no longer alive and well in my head.
I still hear her voice sometimes,
I still hear her voice sometimes.
but it's my time to drown it out,
But it's my time to drown it out.
to cut the telephone wire between us,
To cut the telephone wire between us.
and follow my heart
And follow my heart.
and have a wonderful retirement.
And have a wonderful retirement.
I've retired from drama.
I've retired from drama.
I've retired from anything that disturbs my peace.
I've retired from anything that disturbs my peace.
In fact, I'm working full-time for peace.
I'm working full-time for peace.
I'm working full-time with inner peace.
I'm working full-time with inner peace.
Anytime my head says you should,
Anytime my head says you should,
I don't need to listen for one moment.
I don't need to listen for one moment.
Because that's the bully in me.
Because that's the bully in me.
And I am much bigger and stronger.
And I'm much bigger and stronger.
I can speak up to that bully
I can speak up to that bully.
and watch it get smaller and more intimidated.
I can watch it get smaller and more intimidated.
Because when I'm in my power,
Because when I'm in my power,
guilt is a small, squeaky, and very scared voice
because guilt is a very small, squeaky, scared voice
who has no power,
who has no power.
has no power over me anymore.
Has no power over me anymore.
I am my own person.
I am my own person.
I am guiding my ship
I am guiding my ship
into calm waters,
into calm waters,
giving myself permission to be peaceful
giving myself permission to be peaceful
and to feel innocent,
and to feel innocent,
even proud.
even proud.
I'm taking such good care of myself.
I'm taking such good care of myself.
I'm going so far beyond where my mother could go in consciousness.
I'm going so far beyond where my mother could go in consciousness.
She wouldn't recognize me
She wouldn't recognize me
because I'm living my life outside of the matrix of guilt.
because I'm living my life outside of the matrix of guilt.
I claim it.
I claim it.
I name it.
I name it.
No more coulds and shoulds.
No more coulds and shoulds.
And if they come up, I can laugh at them.
And if they come up, I can laugh at them.
I can forgive myself for coulding and shoulding on myself.
I can forgive myself for coulding and shoulding on myself.
And go back to that place of peace
And go back to that place of peace
where God wants me to be.
where God wants me to be.
It's not God's will that I feel guilty.
It's not God's will that I feel guilty.
It's nobody's will.
It's nobody's will.
Nobody wants me to feel guilty.
Nobody wants me to feel guilty.
And thank God I no longer want me to feel guilty.
And thank God I no longer want me to feel guilty.
I am behind me all the way.
I am behind me all the way.
100%.
100%.
My innocence needs no defense.
My innocence needs no defense.
My innocence can never be threatened
My innocence can never be threatened
by any behavior I do.
by any behavior I do.
My innocence is unconditional
My innocence is unconditional
and eternal
and eternal.
in body, mind, and spirit.
In body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah, nice deep breath. Yeah, good job.
Thank
Yeah.